Somebody give them some advice.
So, well, one thing that I can't get past, and where are they going to the bathroom? I mean, the logistics of this protest bother me. You know,
Tea
Wall
Party
Street,
people have their double wide right there with the bathroom
but
in it.
not on Wall Street. I mean,
And their rascal scooter.
That's right.
I mean, you know, Republicans do logistics great.
So much better.
Republican
We
bathrooms
do
are
signage.
always better than Democrat
The bathrooms
Yes.
are always good. The Republican convention, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, so the thing that
That
bothers
little
me
gift
the most
soap.
about the walls, where are they going to the bathroom? The second, you have to anoint spokespeople. You know, when Fox News or anybody comes around, you have to say, no, speak English. Go to him, the guy that knows why they're there. You know, they need a spokesman.
They don't have that guy.
I think this ties in with what you were talking about at the top. That how can you have a program when it's not clear what can be done? I mean, we rightly resent Wall Street. We rightly resent people taking home $10 million a year in the middle of a really serious recession. And yet I think there's a sense of not having the answer because the jobs are disappearing. The jobs really are disappearing. Mm-hmm. And we are addicted to cheap food. We're addicted to cheap gadgets. Those are, we're not going to be making those here. They're going to be, the jobs are going to disappear.
Apple makes their shit in China.
Yeah, exactly. So,
and they could still make it here and make a big profit. But they make more of a profit by making it in China.
Don't get me started on Apple's profits. It's,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Or is it simply that the Occupy Wall Street people, like us, flunked econ?
No, listen, Bill, I have no trouble understanding what they're complaining about.
Oh,
Wall Street helped.
econ?
I was an economist for more than 3 years, so I think
guess
so.
you did. No wonder.
Yes.
You were probably the grad student who flunked me in Econ 101.
No, but I would have if I'd had the chance. Now, let me tell you what they're talking about. They're complaining about the fact that Wall Street wrecked the economy 3 years ago, and nobody's held responsible for that. Not a single person has been indicted or convicted for destroying 20% of our national net worth accumulated over the course of 2 centuries. They're upset about the fact that Wall Street has iron control over the economic policies of this country, and that one party is a wholly owned subsidiary of Wall Street, and the other party caters to them as well. That's the real truth of the matter, as you said before. And
get the man a bongo drum. They found their spokesman. Okay.
Well,
take your shoes off, get a bongo drum, forget where to go to the bathroom, and it's yours.
Listen, if I am a spokesman for all the people who think that we should not have 24 million people in this country who can't find a full-time job, that we should not have 50 million people in this country who can't see a doctor when they're sick, that we shouldn't have 47 million people in this country who need government help in order to feed themselves, and we shouldn't have 15 million families who owe more on their mortgage than the value of their home, okay, I'll be that spokesman.
Oh, look, they're standing in the audience. Okay. All right.
It's kind of shame that there's no opening on the Democratic side of the presidential. Well, there may be an opening on the Democratic side of the presidential.
No, I mean, just what? How will they know that they've won? I mean, this is my second question, other than the bathrooms. How will they know when they've won? When business has been brought to their knees?
Well, I think there's something.
So I don't know.
Come on. There's something. There's a little in between where business is now and to their knees. That's a little bit of a straw dog.
Well, I don't think that we live in a country where people hate their employer. I think we live in a country where they hate the nameless. Well, they want to keep getting.
Did you see that movie, Stupid Bosses, or whatever?
Great movie. But you know, the solution is somewhere obviously in between. I mean, it's not to bring business to their knees.
No.
We need them to be healthy. We need them to hire more
They're very
people.
healthy. They're sitting.
Well, not healthy enough to bring employment under 9. You know, unemployment.
That's a choice. That's a choice they make.
Why are they choosing?
So how do you choose?
It's a choice to sit on this.
Wait a minute. Everybody, all the Democrats in Congress, the Dodd-Frank Act is requiring the banks to sit on more capital, to have more capital reserves. And you guys are telling me that the banks are sitting on capital because they've got more capital reserves. Well, make up your mind. What do you want? You want banks that take risk, or you want the Dodd-Frank Act? You can't have it both ways.
I'm sorry, that is nonsense.
Yeah, that's nonsense.
Okay?
Why is it nonsense?
I'll tell you why. The banks have $1.6 trillion on deposit with the Federal Reserve, and the Federal Reserve is paying them $40 billion a year in interest not to lend the money to you and to me and to everybody else in America.
What political party does its Treasury Secretary belong to?
It has nothing to do with the Treasury Secretary. It has to do with the Federal Reserve, the people who run the printing presses and lent out. Yes, the people who lent out $16 trillion to the big banks when other people couldn't find a job in America and desperately needed that cash. $16 trillion.
Wait a second. All right. It's still my show.